Hello everyone and welcome to a new type of video. So I was grateful enough to receive a Christmas gift. I opened it to make sure it would turn on. I've not tried it other than that. I'm about to switch to another. Yes, I know my phone is low thing. My old phone. So I got the Donner rechargeable. Small. So let's switch over to the other camera that is on its last legs. And here it is. I'm not even turning it on. I do have a microphone for this, so let me grab my guitar and the wireless plugins, and we'll switch over. The other thing I'm going to do is turn that on, since I want some raw audio. So now you should be hearing like almost double of me. There's the other thing. Okay, so I just wanted to do that. So we actually have a couple settings on here. This says treble, master, bass, and treble, middle, bass, master, gain, and there is a little clicker. On the back, we have a headphone jack, a aux in, and a little plug-in. Looks like it's normal USB, like what we used to have. So if I go ahead and turn it on, it will glow. So let me plug in a guitar. Let me tune this as well, because I think it's in drop D, because I've been playing a lot of stuff with the other pedal. So all right. So I don't know if there's like a color code yet, but I'm about to find out. This is off battery. Okay, so I'm gonna put bass at about 12 o'clock, mid a little over 12, and put this on crunch. So I had gain on like basically the highest setting. Let me turn that down. Not bad, not bad. So let me dial this in a little less on the bass and treble and see if I like that better. Oh, that was the master. Okay, so let's turn that down. There we go. Very, very crunchy. Lead sounds really good. Let me try a. Very good. I like the Donner sound so far. Very crunchy though. Let's try a clean. Let me go to my middle pickup. Let me roll off the treble and everything. almost feels a little tinny to say the least. But I mean, it was $40 that my friend told me he paid for it. Oh. Okay, here we go. So just with the normal treble, it's still sounding pretty good. Turn on the Droid cam really quickly. So this is the little setup I got. I have no idea how the sound quality is going to come out. Very nice amp. Would highly recommend for not only beginners, but like for me, I'm a guitar teacher. I think this is great. Because I can just immediately go to... Oh, I didn't notice that. Hold on, let me turn back on Droid Cam really quickly. The light shows when audio is peaking. That is so cool. Let me scoop the mids out and see. Almost has like a really weird, almost like a noise gate pedal on it, which is awesome. Love some Anarchy. That's like a quarter game. Oh, it just says that my Droid Cam died, so. Can I tap? That is a great question. This is going to be really loud. That is a horrible habit. Don't do that. So it almost sounds like it can't handle tapping because it can't get enough gain. But it does sound like it can handle a lot of things. So this is, I'm about to play everything maxed. So I get a decibel reader. I want to see how many decibels this is. Both phones are about to die. That's always a great sign. So I actually have my old phone for a camera, so I used to have a decibel reader. I had to have one for work. Here we go. So let me see what the decibel reader says. This is going to be like a full everything. So I have it right where the microphone is. It's sitting on top of the microphone. About 90 decibels. So I'm gonna turn just like the master down. Oh yeah, let me turn that back up. Let's see what it's like with a humbucker on full on the bridge. I like to try something because I'm a weirdo. I want to know what would happen if I plug a bass in it. Actually, this is nothing but the treble right now. Which is actually not the worst thing I've heard. But I do want to plug in a bass, but I also want to see if I can fake a bass. And what I mean by that is in the short, no. So let me grab a 4-string because my 5-string is weird. Let me go pull a very weak powered 4-string and I'll be right back. By the way, everything's just kind of capping out at 90, so it's about 90, 95 decibels. Not too bad. Okay, bass is plugged in. Very good crunchy bass sound. One of the bass lines I have to play a lot at the church. I want to see what it's going to sound like playing with my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to roll off some bass, add some more treble. Put that up a little bit. And this should be like the antisocial setting. Almost sounds perfect. Very. Okay, so I want to put this down, pick it up, show you what else came in the box. I feel like I kind of left that out. And give my final thoughts. I think I'm very shocked by this. Very shocked. Okay, so my final thoughts are this. 9 out of 10. My only problem is distortion is a little heavy, a little too heavy. It does come with all the proper gear. It does actually come with an aux cable, which is pretty cool. Comes with a user's manual, which I might read a little bit, and it's a old style USB chargeable. That's great. I think that's awesome that they can still use that. Looks like the user manual is pretty standard. It just tells you how to use it. I think it tells you basically what every knob does in a sense. My question is, does it actually explain to you what the difference is? And say, it's probably all English on this side. English, here we go. 5-watt mini amp, precautions, inputs. Okay, so charging duration is about 2.5 hours. It will last 4 hours. Has 2 times 4 millimeter speakers, so that's pretty good. Those were really clean for 40 millimeter speakers. If you don't know what the 40 millimeter speaker is, I will show you what 40 millimeter speakers usually look like. Right here, 40 millimeter drivers, speakers. It just has to do with size and magnetation. Magnet. So, okay, so here we go. It says that the gain knob adjusts the input of the clean channel and crunch channel. So that's all your volume is done in there. So the channel switch just changes from a crunch channel to a clean channel. The LED shows an on-off, indicates power on. It just shows that they... Okay, so there's 2 batteries in here. There is a full capacitor battery for basically the crunch channel, and then the other one has a clean, and that they work simultaneously. It's saying here it's entered a low power state, and it is switched to the backup battery. The master knob adjusts overall volume. The bass knob obviously attenuates for low frequency. Clean channel, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It says that their middle knob boosts their mid frequency. Okay. There's nothing on here of like what's a good thing for beginners, which that's okay. I think what I would use is probably something like this, which I'm going to tell you what that is. That's gain at about at the 10-ish area of the clock. It's sitting at the 2 o'clock area. Obviously, this is for crunch. For your treble, about a little more towards 3. A little more towards 3. The middle, pretty much a little bit between 10 and 11 or 1 and 2. But I like mine at noon because I'm a weird guy. I don't really like a lot of mids. Oh, there's really nice feet, but hold on. Bass, between 12 o'clock and the same for mids. I might keep mine a little less or a little more. Just depends what I'm playing or what I'm trying to teach. For lead, though, definitely want it a little more. You almost want like a really tightness with this kind of amp. And master just depends on your situation. I have not tried the headphone jack on this. I'm about to. Probably not ever use it either, but I could tell you it's probably going to be very similar to, I have a Pile amp. It's probably going to be very similar, almost kind of a washed out version. Has some really nice grippy feet on the bottom. Here it is next to a S23. It is about the same length and about 3 inches thick. Does not weigh much. I think my friend who bought it for me said the box is like really tiny considering what he thought it was, but he thought like the whole amp was in there. So I always wanted a rechargeable amp because, especially like with doing church stuff, I don't want to have to drag my pedal board up there every week for practice. This will, I think, be an excellent in between. When I say it's great for recording, if you're doing demos and you're really wanting to learn how to play with an amp, I think it could do okay for some really mild recording, maybe almost some like pop punk rock to 80s. Would not say that it's probably going to be, I did not want to hook up my Digitech Drop, which allows the guitar to go down octaves almost. I don't think it would be good. as a bass amp, I think it would be pretty funny to use as a bass amp. I think it's perfect for all amplification. I think you wouldn't want to plug in like an acoustic or something. Does it feel cheap? No, I would actually say this feels more along the lines of Pyle. I paid about the same for the Pyle as my friend paid for this when I first got it, and my Pyle amp has been great. It's just that the power cord is going, and so is the input for that. Some of my first ever songs were recorded on my practice amps. Would I say that this is great for travel? Yeah. Overall, a great piece of learning tool. Link will be in the description for it. Please let me know if you've bought one of these, what you really think about it. For me, I think it would be cool. I know a lot of the people on the quote-unquote Misfits for Christ Discord have often asked me to come do a live performance. Would I do that with this for some songs? I think it would be great. I think it would sound perfect. I wouldn't go further than probably drop D, though, on it, which a lot of my stuff is a little further than that, if that makes sense. But I think it would be great for a little, let's do a little changing of everything and put it up that high in key. I think it would work pretty good. Overall, a 9 out of 10. I would say it's awesome. I've not charged it yet. And out of the box, they usually come without 50% of battery. I think it's awesome. Would definitely say use it. And I think actually using it before I got to the user's manual and knew some things really showed me the quality of it, because if I read that it only had 40 millimeter speakers and this and that. See, I bought it because I don't own a Donner product, and I wanted to own something. So I would say it's great. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye and God bless.